what made you get into music?
I feel like I just wanted to take another path in my life. I got around the right people that exposed me, to music. Music always inspired me, whether that was XXX, Mac Miller, Tupac, Lil Wayne.
Did you take that inspiration and be like, yo, let me try this myself?
Probably say I was like 18, 19 years old. Let me actually like try to record a song, do like my first song.
How did that go? Like you dropped it on like what? Back then probably SoundCloud.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it did some numbers. I'm not gonna lie. For the time, everybody was turning up. I had my whole little high school lit, had my whole little city lit.
2 years it was more so of a hobby. You were doing it, probably dropping a single here and there. You know what I'm saying?
I seen it as like some shit called fast food music. Like I felt like if I was putting out music so much, nothing would catch. I ain't want to be like a fast food artist, like one of these niggas that's just pushing shit out.
Want to be more like a quality restaurant.
Like that was like my mindset back then.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Phenom. We're here for another episode of Track Talk. And if you've been here before, the scenery looks a little different. Why? Because we out here in Miami, Florida. And, we've been talking to a few people in the city trying to get, the local artists out here. And there's a few people that say, yo, there's one dude out here who's making some noise this year. So I'm going to let him introduce himself. Young School, what's up?
Late shit, no flation, man. You already know we spray shit, man. This your boy Scooby, man. Miami Gardens, we in this bitch. What's up, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we going to get right into it, my boy.
What's up?
For the people who don't know you, let them know your artist name. Let them know where you from.
Yeah, man. My name is Scooby, man. Like I said, I'm from Miami Gardens. Feel me? Scott Lake to be exact,
Okay.
Grew up a little bit around Carol City and New Orleans, just us badass jit running around playing,
okay.
Doing shit,
so you born and raised Miami, Florida. That's all you know, huh?
Tell us
a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Orlando, you know what I'm saying? So I know what it's like in Florida, but for people who are not from Florida, let them know what it's like growing up in Miami.
Shit, bro. I feel like it's a little bit of everything, bro. From like the block parties, bro. Like we have some of the littest block parties, bro. To the Martin Luther King parade.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To the food trucks. To the, there's a lot of good shit to growing up. You feel me? To Miami, a lot of culture. You know what I mean? You got Jamaican, Spanish, Haitian. You feel me? You got a lot of
good food out here.
Yeah,
y'all got a lot of good food.
Yeah, you gonna find that for sure.
Facts. So, what made you get into music?
Shit, I feel like I just wanted to take another path in my life, I got around the right people that exposed me, to music.
Okay.
Music always inspired me, whether that was XXX, whether that be Mac Miller, whether that be Tupac, Lil Wayne, you know what I mean?
Inspired by them.
Yeah, I was always inspired by certain artists and seeing what they do,
Okay. So at what age did you take that inspiration and be like, yo, let me try this myself?
Shit, I'll probably say I was like 18, 19 years old, maybe. Okay. Around there. I was
fresh
probably
out of high school.
Yeah, I was like, let me actually like try to record a song.
Okay.
Do like my first song, I guess you could say.
Okay,
kind
so
of thing
right,
like
18,
that.
19, you did your first song, and how did that go? Like you dropped it on like what? Back then probably SoundCloud.
Yeah,
okay.
Did
it go
SoundCloud.
up, do some numbers?
Yeah, it did some numbers. I'm not gonna lie. For the time, everybody was turning up. I had my whole little high school lit, had my whole little city lit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it was definitely like a lit experience. You know what I mean? It was fun. It was fun to just try something new and explore.
And then it being your first venture trying and it actually got a little bit of motion, was that like the spark that, oh shit, I could really do this?
I mean, not initially, you know.
Okay.
Like it was just something like, oh, okay, this is cool. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like it wasn't like success overnight. You know what I mean? So that's something you gotta like really work for and like be dedicated to, you know what I mean?
Okay, so it was a hobby at first. It was just something cool.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you dropped that, you know what I'm saying, it became a hobby. It started making a little bit of noise.
Exactly.
At what point were you like, okay, this is cool, but I know that if I take it serious and I put some work behind this, I can make this my career?
I mean, shit, I'll probably say maybe like last year or this year, I was like, man, let me start taking this shit serious, like I was kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out,
Right. Okay.
But now I feel like I'm more so all the way in, locked in now.
Okay.
And I'm showing that, you feel me, to all my fans, talking about, to the city, to everybody, to the state, to everybody watching, like, oh, this nigga really locked in for real now.
Okay, so for a few years, it was more so of a hobby. You were doing it, probably dropping a single here and there.
Yeah, I felt I was in a state of mind of like, I seen it as like some shit called fast food music. Like I felt like if I was putting out music so much, nothing would catch. You know what I mean? I ain't want to be like a fast food artist, like one of these niggas that's just pushing shit out.
Want to be more like a quality restaurant.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that was like my mindset back then.
Okay, so you feel like maybe because you were more focused on, I want to bring out more quality than quantity, you feel like maybe it made the road a little bit longer? know what I'm saying? And you had to kind of learn the game first type shit.
Yeah, like that too. And just trying to keep my head focused, trying to stay out the streets and, just do the right thing in general. It's kind of when you're trying to stay on the right path, like I said, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But now I feel like I'm all the way in.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is it kind of seems like you were for a long time torn between. I don't mean to put your business out there, but it seems like you had 1 foot in the streets, 1 foot in the music, and you were kind of pulled both ways. And now you kind of see like, this music could take me away from the streets, and let me get over here.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to do some shit I can sustain my generations for. You know what I mean? Something bigger than just
you just
right here.
Now.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, exactly. I respect that.
You feel me? I feel like that's the end goal for like almost everybody, is to leave something behind when it's all said and done.
Legacy.
Something that's bigger. Yeah, exactly, a legacy. Something that's just bigger than the moment than just right now.
I respect that.
I
really like that shit. Actually, like that shit really hard, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of youth, especially in this day and age, they just end up being products of their environment. They're not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about the next step. So they're just stuck in right now and doing what works right now.
But a lot of them don't got that guidance, like someone to show them that. You know what I mean? Like, I was fortunate enough at a certain age for someone to be like, hey, yo, you should come try this music shit. And I was like, at first I was like, man, no,
you ain't trying to hear. You out here running it up.
But they was persistent, you know what I mean? And they was consistent enough and they cared enough that I was like, all right, let me go see what this shit is about. And ever since then, I just been stuck. Like, I just been wanting to just record because I seen something different,
Right,
and then being able to travel, you know what I mean? You start traveling, you go to different states, you perform in different states, you really get to
Right, now you really starting to live that life and start a difference. Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay, I really like that story because, you know what I'm saying, in Orlando, you know what I'm saying, it get like that too. We know what the streets is like, you know what I'm saying? So growing up in the streets and trying to make something different, I respect anybody who takes that path, you know what I'm saying? Because it could always be better if you want it to be, you know what I'm saying? So I see that, you know what I'm saying? You say that this is the year that you really put both feet into this music shit. You know what I'm saying? I did a little research. I started looking at some of your visuals and I noticed it was 4 years ago he dropped, then 2 years ago he dropped, and then 3 videos back to back this year, he's going in. So it's just so what's that looking like? What's the plan for this year now? What's going on?
So this year, bro, like I said, it's just more so consistent visuals. I said, I told everybody this year was gonna be my year, and I honestly meant that shit. You know what I mean? I'm dropping back to back to back. You're gonna see me on all these new platforms, your favorite platforms, up and coming platforms. It just it is what it is. You're gonna love me or hate me, but I'm still gonna be right here in your face. You know what I mean? So there's not much you can really do about it.
Okay.
So, bro, I got drops coming, you know what I mean? A new music video. We got this shit about to come out, you know what I mean? After this, I'm gonna follow this shit up with a whole nother music video for a whole nother song. You know what I mean? This shit was more so exclusive for this shit here. I wanted to have some exclusive shit for this shit here.
Okay.
Premiere type shit. You feel me?
You premiering on the tracks. Okay.
On this shit right here, I want to do something exclusive for this shit.
I like that.
You feel me?
All right. So you really grinding. You really putting in that work. This is the year specifically.
Exactly. I got a mixtape coming out with my nigga SG, Serious Gambino, from the 4 to the 8. You know what I mean? We got a single out called Summer that's going crazy. It's going crazy. If you heard
crazy
it,
this summer?
Yeah, it's going crazy this summer. It's called Summer, and it went crazy this summer. You know what I mean? So y'all just got to go tap in, and when we drop this mixtape in the next couple of days, she got some bangers on that shit.
Okay.
I got some solo shit called As a Promise. You feel me? Or Promise is a Promise. Just look out for that shit too. You know what I mean? That shit coming.
Mixtape. Yeah. He got more singles coming, more visuals coming. Yeah. This man's working. I like it. So with all of that into play, what does 2026 look like for Scooby?
Shit, I feel like 2026, we're going to go ahead and start rocking the stages, the actual big stages, I'm going to put a name on it. You feel me? We definitely going to do South by Southwest.
Okay.
That's for damn show. You see what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and do Rolling Loud. That's for damn show. You know what I mean? So just catch me out there. And then from there, hopefully, nigga, you catch a nigga at Lollapalooza or some shit like that. You feel me? But we for sure doing South by Southwest. Y'all going to see me out there.
Okay, so next year, it sounds like the transition is now performing.
Facts.
Getting out there and start touring a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. I already did some shows in some states, in some cities here and there, but we gonna actually go on actual bigger tour type shit and do some shit, you feel me?
I like it, man. Yeah. Honestly, bro, listening to your story right now and just hearing where you came from and where you're going, bro, all I can tell you, bro, is stay locked in, stay focused on this shit. There's gonna be a lot of shit that's gonna try to knock you off this path. Facts. But if you're really meant for this shit, fuck all that extra noise, bro. Lock in, bro, and there's at the end of this road, bro, it's that legacy you're waiting for, bro. So
Yeah.
truthfully, bro, I really see it. Like I said, I'm listening to you now, bro. If you stay on this path, bro, I promise you're gonna be big, bro.
For sure,
so I really hope the best for you, my dude.
Hey, I really appreciate that, bro. You
For
feel
sure,
me? Y'all
for
got
sure.
like this nice little platform, you know what I mean? So I know y'all gonna go up and do some shit. And y'all brave as fuck for coming out here, bro. Y'all not in no soft ass city, no soft ass location right now, my nigga.
Hey,
Like,
I
you
believe
feel
it,
what I'm
brother.
saying?
But
Like,
you
you
know,
gotta be on beat.
good energy is transferable, brother. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So if you're
For
good,
sure.
you're good everywhere, bro.
Exactly, my
You know what
nigga.
I'm saying? So one more time, just let the people know, like, where can we find you, find your music at, everything. Just let
sure.
everybody know where this stuff is at.
Yeah, man. My name's Scooby, man. $ KOOBY. That's Scooby, man. On Instagram, I'm Scooby. SKOOBYX. You feel me? But you can find me on everything as Scooby. You feel me? $ KOOBY.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you already know who it is. It's your boy Phenom. And you here for another great episode of Track Talk. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, follow, comment, run it all the way up. And if you want to be on here, let's talk about it.
Grrr.